How do you guys handle things when they're a big news item that's controversial? Like there was a lot of attention on Twitter during the election because of the Hunter Biden laptop story, the New York Post.
Yeah, we had that too.
Yeah, so you guys censored that as well?
So we took a different path than Twitter for I think it was 5 or 7 days when it was basically being determined whether it was false. The distribution on Facebook was decreased, but people were still allowed to share it. So you could still share it, you could still consume it.
So when you say the distribution is decreased,
it got shared.
How does that work?
It basically, the ranking in newsfeed was a little bit less. So fewer people saw it than would have otherwise. So it definitely...
By what percentage?
I don't know off the top of my head, but it's meaningful.
Former Director of National Intelligence John Ratcliffe says Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg had a surprising version of events concerning an FBI warning about Russian disinformation before the 2020 election. Ratcliffe insisted to Fox News host Tucker Carlson on Friday that FBI Director Christopher Wray gave him a different impression at the time. The Trump-era spy chief suggested that Wray was concerned the Bureau's actions amounted to election interference.
It is election interference, to the extent that these allegations are true, that FBI agents were knowingly putting bad information out there.
Facebook took action to limit the spread of reporting on the laptop believed to have belonged to the son of President Joe Biden on the eve of the election after the FBI alerted the social media giant of Russian propaganda. Although Zuckerberg did not say the FBI's warning was about the laptop in particular, his comments sparked outrage among Republicans. Some lawmakers called for Zuckerberg to come before Congress as they raised concerns about whether his big tech company colluded with the FBI. Meta responded with a statement of its own, saying, quote, "The FBI shared general warnings about foreign interference, nothing specific about Hunter Biden." Prior to Zuckerberg's comments, the FBI was already facing intense scrutiny after the raid of former President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida. There have also been allegations that Bureau agents falsely labeled accurate information about Hunter Biden as disinformation during the FBI's investigation in 2020. Wray testified this month that he found the allegations to be, quote, "deeply troubling."